30.
Sí, perfecto.
And having chosen them, he called them to come to him. And having called them, he gave them right standing with himself. And having given them right standing, he gave them his glory. I'm going to just focus on the first two lines of that. God has chosen all of humankind to follow him, but he gave us free will to decide whether or not we will follow him. Because in our nature we haven't followed him, he calls us. Those of us who hear and listen follow God. Sometimes things happen and we stop following him, and we either don't hear or we ignore his calling us back. At that point, God sometimes makes sure that we hear him. In my case, I grew up in the church. I received Jesus as my Savior at the age of 12. I was baptized at the age of 18, and when I was 24, my mother died, and the church that we were participating in never acknowledged her death. God, at that time, I lost faith first in the church and then in God. God still was calling me, but I wasn't listening. On April 9th of this year, God made sure I heard him. I had a seizure which lasted 20 minutes, and when the EMTs arrived, I had no respiration. I survived only because God wanted me to follow him. I am now listening to God, and I am willing to do his will. Thank you.